All right, guitar nuts. Today we're going to tackle the rg450. A lot of people say the pickups on these aren't real good. Anyway, I just loosened up the strings and pulled this guy out. It's kind of thin. I've got another one laying around here. I'm not going to put it in there, but I'm using it for a magnet. Seems a little bigger. We're going to put a Seymour Duncan in here. So it seems to be kind of a tough topic. So we're going to walk through it together. These Ibanez pickups are typically going to be like this guy here. They're going to have a ground and two other wires. And they split the coil, I guess. I'm not really sure. So, as far as I can tell, you would take your Seymour Duncans like you normally do and tie the red and white wire together and put that on one point of the switch, which normally wouldn't be connected on any other kind of guitar. And then you would put your black wire, your regular hot wire, onto another part of the switch and then hook up your ground. So anyways, we're going to get into this. We're going to remove this guy. And I'm just going to kind of film this in bits and pieces. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so we're in the cavity right now. And the green one is the one we're going to pull. I have already removed the... Jesus. There was a little clip in here. Sorry, I mean a zip tie. So, this is just first time being in here with you guys on camera. So anyways, kind of sloppy. Which makes it really kind of hard to see anything. So we're going to remove the green. And the green has a red and white and black coming out of it. Okay, so we got our pickup out of here. So, right here was where the white wire was. And then the red wire was here. And then right here, let's see if I can move this. Right there was the black wire. So we're gonna go flip this around. I use a pretty big soldering gun on this kind of stuff. It's a big old beast. 250 watts. And then we've got like the newer, you know, digital weller. And we've got older ones. I did tons of stuff. I do a lot of amateur radio repair, so this stuff is, you know, I've already got all this stuff. So we'll go ahead and flip this guy around and pull the pickup out. Okay, so we got her out there, flopping around in the wind. Yeah, these is seem to be kind of on the small side. I don't know. So let me be back in a little bit. I gotta pull the Duncan out of a different guitar that I've got it in right now. Come over here and look at that. So this is just a affinity telly. It's okay in the bridge, but it doesn't really do anything for me. So I had this other Fender Telecaster that had this pick guard that got warped. Somebody had it in their car, and so I heated it and flattened it back out, but just kind of looked like crap. So I took it off of that guitar and replaced it with a new one and modified it for this one. So what I'm going to do, I'll remove this one here. Maybe I'll do some swapping around, take this one and maybe put it on that one, and then like put a dimebucker in this, and then take the dimebucker out of my Jackson and put the regular Jackson pickup back in it, because actually they're pretty good. So we're gonna do some swapping around and we'll be back. This is probably gonna be kind of a long video, sorry guys. So When you install this, you need to be careful because these wires, they sit really close, and the pole pieces on the Seymour Duncan, you know, if the pickup is mounted low, it actually sits on top of it. So anyway, just a little tidbit I would add. So I learned I had this backwards because when I tested the other pickup with an ohm meter, I came to the conclusion that the white wire was 16K and the other wire, the red wire, was 8K, which is the one that grounds out over here to split your coil. So these are the Seymour Duncan wires, and the black wire goes there. So that's your basically hot wire, and it's going to be about 16 something K. So realistically, the Seymour Duncan's not really an upgrade. We'll go ahead and do a quick play on this. We're on the 6505. Put it in the deck. Now I'm going to switch the guitar out for the BC Rich that always sounds good, no matter what. Not that much different anymore, but I don't think the Seymour is worth that particular one. Duncan distortion, I don't think it's worth putting in the Ibanez. It would be a waste of $80 or whatever they are, 79 plus tax. So me personally, I'm not leaving it in there. I'm going to take it back out. So that's just me, but you know, I've been trying to learn to play for a long time. I'm left-handed, so my picking hand is not like good. But I know the sound that I want. You know, I'm 44 years old. I've been playing since my 20s, off and on. And in the last couple of years, I've started to like play a little more often. And I've got like 10 different guitars, so there's no reason that I'm going to leave this in this guitar. I'm going to put the other one back in there because I don't think it really sounded any different. And I'm not a good enough player to where I need that in there. So thanks for watching, and I hope maybe this kind of helps. I know there's not a lot of information as far as how to wire these up. Is that all three of these contacts right here are your hot pickup leads, and then these other ones here are your coil splits. And you will notice that there is no black wire from the middle pickup wire going on this side, and that's because it's a single coil. You can't split it any further. So if you have any questions on how to do this, send me a message and I will do my best to explain it. But it's pretty simple with the Seymour Duncan. You take your red and white wires and tie them together, and what that does is it puts it on the coil split side of the 5-way switch. When you ground that side of the coil out, it effectively splits the coil in half. You go from 16.5K to like 8K. 8 point something. The factory pickup that came out of here is 16.5. And so this here might be 17, if that. So as far as being a better pickup spec-wise, it's not really. But at any rate, there's other good Seymour Duncans out there, like the Nazgul or the Sentiment or the what's the other one? Anyway, heck, you could put a set of Fishmans in here. But that's how that switch works. So thanks for watching.